Okay.
Jeez.
Blessed to you.
That's what it's called.
I think I have it
Holy. Here, you found it?
I found the link.
Holy, this guy showed me on his phone. Like, I'm going to go ahead and type it now. That's,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just, have that queued up. Are we live?
We are live.
We are
shit.
live.
Hey.
Yo, Dill's back.
Back in action. I had a rough week last week.
No more free game.
We
Shout out
live.
to last week.
I'm
We
here.
live.
I'm alive.
Episode 179.
Staying alive.
Of course, staying alive.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Yo, is
That
that
was
the notes?
That was good right away. I have to give you that.
It's what
We gotta talk about it, cause I got a lot to. Well, I don't have a lot to say, but I got some shit to say
I got
about
some
it.
shit to say. True North Views podcast, man.
Hey.
True North Views podcast. Welcome to another episode of the True North Views podcast, Toronto's official podcast. If you don't know, I go by the name of Harris.
You already know what it is. It's Dill Dot, aka the podcast K Dot, aka D Lindo, aka your girlfriend's favorite podcaster. Hold it up from the logo. 3 pointers only. Bang, 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 bang.
Hold on.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
This man didn't do it last week, so he forgot how to do it.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
You already know who it is. It's Skirt Master here, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists.
Jeez.
This week is Music Unites.
Music does unite.
Of course, refer to last week if you're asking yourself why Shola's intro is so much different. Because it's a new thing. It's a new thing that's going on. What's not a new thing is following us on Instagram,
Socials.
on Twitter, and on YouTube at True North Views. On all platforms, of course, YouTube full episode, Twitter. We stay active.
We be out here, yo.
And obviously Instagram where you'll find our clips.
We working.
TikTok is live as well.
I'm about to give it to you right now. You can follow tnv.dill and also True North Views on TikTok.
So there we go. So we're official,
True
man.
North
On
We live.
TikTok
I like that.
at True North Views as well. And again, tnv.dill. Support that shit. We would definitely appreciate it. We would also appreciate if you went on the website.
Yes, sir. Special content coming soon to
Went on the
YouTube
website.
and the site only.
www.truenorthviews.ca.
TBD. Stay tuned.
Best way to support. Buy the merch.
We no sponsors.
Buy the merchy.
Buy the
No
merch.
Patreon.
Buy the merch. Yo.
That's hard. Buy the merchy.
I don't even know how I would spell that, bro.
Right.
Buy the merchy. That's crazy. Buy the merch, man. I got the cursive T on. You already know what it is.
Still got this.
OG logo.
3 amigos.
Still got that 3 amigos again. 2 weeks in a row. We appreciate it.
Live.
Yeah.
Cursive T in red. And then, of course, the 3 amigos there.
Bang, bang, bang.
On you just look at it normal on the website, and then on model.
On
On
model.
body.
on body. So we out here. We would appreciate that. We definitely would.
Yo.
We can kind of get right into it.
Let's get into it.
So
What do we got? What's on the docket?
I put a lot of notes last week. This week
Let's start with the
I didn't really
record.
push it.
The Tim Hortons record. Let's
Oh,
start with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Let's
yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
use that as a record of the week as well.
Yeah.
So sure. So Pyrex records
we
a new
always start.
single
In Tim Hortons.
in Tim Hortons.
Yo, the
That's
man,
hard.
that's
That's
crazy.
Dunkin' Donuts for
Yo,
you
the man
guys.
was sitting at the table. He had his whole little portable studio set up, sitting at the table at Tim Hortons, recording the track, bro.
That's
If you
dope.
want, if you can
And
pull up
play
the
track
video.
for you right now.
The
I got-
IG clip or
yeah, there's a clip. There's a clip on IG too.
How I recorded
Oh,
my
I put
new
the video
song
there.
even when I'm dolo.
Oh my bad. It's on the back.
Keep it off safe, niggas ain't following the code. How you saying that it's love if I don't feel it anymore?
That's hard.
And if you talking
There's
all
customers
wet,
in the
so get
background.
diamonds on the floor. If you talking
Man has
all
food
wet,
at
so
the
get
table,
diamonds
too.
on the floor.
Got that.
Even when I'm low, I ain't traveling alone.
Got a Tim Hortons cup
Even
there.
when I'm low,
Yeah.
I ain't
Yo,
traveling
that
alone.
bagels on the
what I'm saying,
table.
like-
you see the
Oh, that
wrappers?
Timmy. I thought he was at McDonald's. I
No,
don't
he's
know
at
why.
Timmy's.
It's Tim Hortons.
It said Tim
I
Hortons.
put the link there now. Sorry about
That was
that.
real.
Shout out to Pyrex for that, bro.
That
That's
was
hard.
funny as hell. But let's play the
Yo, I'm
actual.
the first artist to record in Tim Hortons. You gotta say that, bro.
Honestly.
Let's play the actual song
Watch
itself.
Soulja
Let's see
Boy
how
come
it
with
sounds.
Yeah.
Recorded in Tim Hortons, and let's see how it was.
First reaction.
Watch Soulja Boy come with a video that's him recording.
Let's see how it was mixed and mastered. So this one is Pyrex. I got an ad coming up. No, I'm not on that account.
Jeez.
That's the only problem with my thing.
And it's
yo.
a Tim Hortons ad? Yo,
my
dog.
days.
Wait, I thought you had premium.
That's
I
crazy.
do, but I'm not on that account.
They were listening
To
to
be
us,
able
bro.
to brighten
See, the problem
someone's
is that I
day
didn't put
means
it on the pod
everything to
account
me.
nor the boxing MMA picks
Put on your
account.
Join
personal
your local
one.
Sims team today.
And I'm never on either.
I fuck with this still.
Last at the end of summer, though.
Gotta do the car test, but it's sounding
That's why
good.
I'm adding it to the playlist. See how it
Yeah.
sounds in the car. But
Yeah, I'm liking-
I don't mind it as a nice summer drive song.
I'm looking how that sounds.
It's not
Shout out
bad.
to
still.
Pyrex.
Shout out to Pyrex.
Makes
First
you
man to
move.
record.
That's
in
even
Tim
when I'm
Hortons.
dolo.
Even when I'm dolo,
Even when I'm
Pyrex,
dolo, and you know me,
Dill's
I'm
song of
dolo.
the week.
Let's
Start
go.
the show off. Start the show off right.
With a little vibes.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of music conversation going on today. I realize we haven't really kind of taken the new music angle lately. And even with what we're discussing today, it's still like kind of stuff that came out last week, the week prior.
That's
But let's just simmer.
that's-
Let's
But
just simmer.
that's
the
new,
thing,
though.
That's the
right?
thing.
That is
Exactly.
new.
It is new.
But that is new. Because, again, we talk about letting music last.
How you gonna judge a song
Bringing
on
the
the first day?
staying power back to music.
Exactly.
Right? So
Right.
that's-
And that's actually what's happening now in music. Which
you feel like that's happening?
it's just like the staying powers are staying. And
Who?
Beyonce,
Who else?
Drake,
Nah.
Kendrick.
The Weeknd.
Do you remember what's Drake's see?
Honestly, never mind. I actually listened to that now.
I'm still bumping it.
It came back.
It works.
And
It
honestly, we'll get into it more when I start
Shout
talking
out
about
to that Calvin
Beyonce
Harris.
and Calvin Harris. Like,
But yeah, okay, let's get into it. So, amongst all those people that we just mentioned, Dill, you feel that Bad Bunny is still the biggest artist in the world?
Hands down. So I was actually on Twitter the other day, and I was looking at Billboard's Twitter account, and like they have like all like the top charts for like the global charts, like American charts and stuff like that.
Okay.
And for every single chart, Bad Bunny is number one on every single one of them. For the most part.
So, was this like a realization for you?
It was a big
or-
realization. I'm like, I knew that Bad Bunny was big, but I didn't understand or realize how big he actually was. Pause. I was saying that and in my head, I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro. You can't be saying that.
That's intense.
But yo, he's actually the biggest artist in the world.
Damn.
he is. He actually is. He's the only person that's been selling more than Drake on the billboards every week. constantly.
Constantly.
What about
consistently.
NBA YoungBoy?
NBA Youngboy.
I don't-
Actually, according to billboards, this is the top artist, the top 100. But I'm only going to say, I don't know, it's not showing on the TV.
Yeah, it's weird.
Bad Bunny, Harry Styles, Morgan Wallen, who's supposedly really big in the country world. A band named 17, and then Drake's number 5 on the
Oh,
list.
wow.
Drake's not even number 1, and then Luke Combs,
Harry Styles is
Lizzo.
still up there.
Because he just dropped an album, so it's his
Dua
hype.
Lipa ain't in the top 10?
Dua Lipa? No. Jack Harlow? Oh, no, Jack White, sorry.
Jack White.
Doja Cat's up there. The Weeknd, number 9.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
Ed Sheeran, number 11. Lil
5
Baby.
and 9, though. That's
That's
what we were
crazy.
saying. 5 and
That's
9,
crazy.
not 1A and 1B.
That's
Who you
crazy
said? Dua
still.
Lipa? Dua Lipa's number 23.
Wow.
Kanye is 21.
Damn.
Jack Harlow's 20.
Dua Lipa, I thought she was higher.
It was surprising.
Where's Ariana?
She hasn't dropped in a while, so she probably
True.
fell.
Yeah.
Ariana. Oh, damn. She's not even on the list right now.
Damn.
Yes. She didn't come up when I put AVRI. But yeah.
Bad Bunny is definitely...
Bad Bunny is number one. Honestly,
like,
his number is... Like, Drake's always number two with Honestly Nevermind.
So...
Bad Bunny's always number one.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Bad Bunny's music. Like, does he have a new album this year?
He did
drop an album this year.
I think same weekend Drake dropped. He dropped.
Fuck.
He actually was the one person that everyone was like changing their thing. He was like, nah, he didn't change his date.
Yeah.
A lot of people changed their Drake when Drake was dropping.
Damn.
But yeah.
Y'all was still bumping that Drake?
I'm definitely bumping it.
In the right setting, yes.
I'm bumping it
It's not like
outside.
it's not in my playlist, but in the right setting, it can go on.
You don't feel like Beyonce's the setting?
But that's what I'm saying, Drake and Beyonce. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
setting, I'm probably
like
there for more than
a
2
mixture
hours.
of the both, yeah.
I'm probably there for more than 2 hours. I can bump both albums.
Okay. I do want to connect the dots though. Let's kind of get into what came out over the past couple weeks. Of course, the music video for DJ Khaled, Drake, Lil Baby, that caught a little bit of a moment.
Yeah.
I saw somebody like almost like sarcastically tweet, "Yo, this Drake guy swears he can act so badly. Like he's always trying to act in his videos,
Well, he can act.
but he's all right though." And
So you're just giving
people
props.
are like, "I don't get it. Like,
You're hating on him, but you're giving him
do
props.
they not know Drake used to be?" But yeah, so that one, DJ Khaled, Drake, Lil Baby, I thought that was worth the discussion. That one's called "Staying Alive." Thoughts?
I didn't like Drake singing, but I don't like Drake singing. But when he started rapping, it was alright.
That shit was mid, bro.
But what Dill
Why?
said, it just didn't hit. With Lil Baby and Drake, it
Didn't hit.
Why?
It didn't hit. It just didn't hit. I don't know what's missing. I'm not a producer, but it didn't hit. I can tell you that much. I'm a listener, and as a listener, that shit didn't hit.
Like, do you remember like when DJ Khaled used to drop like anthems?
Yes.
Yes.
When's the last song that he dropped? The last single that he dropped
Like
that would kind
2016.
of hit.
It was the
What was it?
Ever since he
Rihanna-
started all the Bieber stuff,
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah.
It was when he did the Rihanna and someone else. That was the song, and Jeremiah.
Like Neo in the Matrix.
Remember
Misses.
Jeremiah and Rihanna?
Was it?
Don't mind. I can't remember the song, but that was the last hit he ever had. That was like an
Was
anthem.
Wild Thoughts DJ Khaled?
Wild Thoughts? That's it. Rihanna.
Oh,
That's Bryson. That's Bryson and
that's
Rihanna.
Bryson? Oh, whatever. They're both
What
in-
year was that?
Like 2016.
That's the last hit. That's
2017?
the last like undeniable hit that he had.
I agree.
That is a smash.
I
though.
agree.
Yeah, undeniable hit.
But
that
remember he had
had.
like what's that? The one with Akon and
Bro, it was like every single summer that DJ Khaled would drop
DJ
a
Khaled.
banger.
Yeah, he missed on this one. Ever since he went that Justin Bieber, Quavo, kind
Yeah.
of pop rap.
Bieber Quavo 2017.
That was Wild Thoughts.
That was Wild
Yeah,
Thoughts.
that one had shining, 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 shining. Yeah.
That was alright.
All of this winning. I hated that song. And then Wild Thoughts. Wild Thoughts was always also on there.
I get what Drake.
I'm not even recognizing the other records.
Exactly.
Fuck.
He hasn't had ever since he went this pop rap thing. It's not been the same no more.
I completely agree with that. By the way,
Wrong one.
but I like the song, and I think I like the song because
I didn't really like it.
there's such a bigger conversation to have here, and I don't even know how to frame it. Hip hop is not serious anymore.
What do you mean by that?
I know. I get why you don't want to frame it like that. It's also off when you say it like that.
I say hip hop's not serious no more because it's like
You know why? The entry grade is it's too easy to enter hip hop. That's the thing.
not only is it too easy to enter hip hop, hold on, but to rise in hip hop nowadays.
Is this a separate conversation from the song, or are we talking about?
No,
something?
this fits into it. This
Okay.
fits into it. Nowadays, I'm trying to think how to word it. Like nowadays, it's like the people at the top, like Dirk and who else? I don't know who else.
Well, Drake and Baby are on this
Anyone
song.
else like rapper wise?
Cole.
Outside of the people that have been in for 10 plus.
Travis.
Look at that. We're going to someone that
Uzi.
hasn't dropped music since.
Uzi.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, even with the people that you're naming, these aren't people that are like lyricists, painting a picture, this, that. They are kind of doing it in their own way. But we've had the conversation already about like the quality of music today versus back then.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have that conversation again. But my point is that conversation leads me to believe that like music is just not serious no more. So when Drake says, fucking, I'm doing a dance album, and now the whole industry goes in that direction, obviously he probably had word that Beyonce was coming out with that same type of tone.
I mean, he did help her with some of the song on there.
So she doubled down on that. We'll talk about Calvin Harris in a second. He did his usual shit. I mean, that's business as usual. That sound is just gonna stream more. That sound is just gonna make more money. And because hip hop is not serious, why would I ever dip my toes there? It's easier. I make more.
No,
I don't even gotta take it serious.
no, you're right.
Because the game is not being taken seriously right
Is
now.
it
The
because-
game is all about numbers.
Is it because rap is pop?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why
That's-
Veld has hip hop artists.
Yeah.
Entry, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's my
facts.
point.
I
So
get it,
now,
though.
if I'm DJ Khaled,
Hip hop is not serious.
am I trying to release that? It's gonna sound funny. Am I trying to release that Ace Hood type record?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
they've
so-
had a falling out. But
I didn't even mean that. You guys like in general, like it won't sell, so he's not gonna.
or
think
am I gonna try to make shit that sounds like what Beyonce just came out with?
Well, it's
should
because the audience changed.
And that's my point.
It's the audience. The audience changed. They're not catering to the stereotypical hip hop audience anymore. It's a lot broader because rap is pop or hip hop is pop now.
Hip-hop is pop.
They have to almost cater to. They
The
have
fans
to,
in, like,
they have to make
Brazil.
it. They have to make it more palatable for
more people.
people that don't regularly listen to hip hop.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's
No,
almost
you're right.
almost like you said last week for OVO Fest. You're like, yeah, you know who the Locks is, obviously, and where they stand in history in terms of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But the OVO crowd ain't
Is
really
the
vibing
Drake,
with that.
The Drake,
Yeah.
yeah. If you're going to a Drake concert, you're not trying to
Right?
listen to. No, you're not trying to. But most of them are not trying to listen to Locks.
Yeah, facts.
It just doesn't fit. So it's like, don't get me wrong. There's people like Joey Badass that exist. There's
Ooh.
people like J. Cole that exist. There's people that like Kendrick that exist that still work on that artistry.
Yeah.
And still work on having
But
that.
they're less and fewer and less than.
Okay, I have a crazy question. This might sound a bit nuts.
Let me get my water.
So-
I'm dead.
Cool down.
As a music genre, how long is this sustainable for hip hop? Because we've seen
How long is what's sustainable?
this level of popularity as a genre, because we've seen other genres go through their time where they like back in the days like the blues and stuff like that, whereas blues is not a dominant genre in music right now. Rock and roll is not a dominant genre in music right now. How long can hip hop last as being the dominant genre with this type of music that we're putting out?
Crazier question.
Let me answer this
Oh,
question. It will last as long as it's making a shit ton of money. Period. As soon as country music starts taking off, well, hip who?
I
Hip
have
what?
a crazier question.
And I ask her.
Conspiracy mind.
I say,
We need the X
hit that back
Files.
home smoking legal button for me, please.
We need the X Files.
I don't remember.
Back home smoking legal.
Okay, but listen.
All right.
Yo, that's crazy.
that was smooth. That was smooth.
That's hard. That's hard.
I rate that. That was smooth.
I'm dying because I forgot what I was gonna say.
I can't do that, yo.
What was the topic?
How long can hip hop last?
Conspiracy brain.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What if that changes in 2022, starting with Drake and Beyonce?
With this new dance, maybe dance is the new shit.
Kate Trinata as well with IDK.
Kid Trinata been. Oh my god.
That album's crazy.
That
though.
album-
Hey, Kid
actually
Trinata came out with a
listen to
new
it.
single.
Oh, with Anderson .Paak, no? Twin Flame.
Fire?
Twin Flame.
Fire?
Yeah.
Twin Flame.
That's just fire. That's
shit is
some
fire.
heat right there.
That's just some heat.
I like what Harris is saying about that. Like maybe this is the change into dance now,
Maybe.
going into.
But
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how long can hip hop last? Is this the beginning of the end?
As long as it makes money, Drake
hip-hop.
saw that hip hop wasn't
I
making
think
money.
I think it kind of is because, and I think it kind of has been, because when you think about modern hip hop, it is people like Dirk. Those people are the top rappers. You listen to a Dirk song, you're like, where's the rapping? He is rapping though.
He is.
He is rapping.
It's just melodic rap,
Yeah.
I
It
suppose.
is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right? Lil Baby's probably the closest thing to a 50-50 modern era,
Yeah.
and still
Spit.
a real fucking spitter.
Yeah.
Lil Baby's
I
probably
can
the
see that.
closest thing to a 50-50. Otherwise, you're either on one side or the other. And the Cole crowd, the badass crowd, that crowd is still going to exist. The Griselda crowd, the
the Uzi Playboy Cardi crowd is going to exist.
You might be onto something.
These things are all going to exist,
Yeah. You might be onto something.
but they're going to get smaller.
It's always
Yeah.
music going to become more niche.
Yeah.
Like,
How many people still listen to backpack rap?
It's very
Because
small.
that's Logic and Chance type shit.
It's very small.
It's small now. It's
It's
not
a
something
niche
you
at this
represent.
point.
Yeah.
If you listen to
Right?
Logic, you're a Logic fan.
You
You're
can't
a
even call
Chance
Cole
fan.
backpack rap no more.
Nah, the Cole's not back.
Or university rap.
And
whatever
like
it was.
University, college rap.
College rap, yeah.
That was my shit back in the day.
Real
As smart as Drake is and how calculated he is, there's a reason why he dropped this album.
I believe it.
Rushed it. Who cares how it sounded?
Because
I
he-
need to be in this sound
I need to get that market right
at
now.
the beginning of it
Exactly.
happening.
And he's always been on the beginning of the next wave.
Look
Yes.
what we said earlier. We're like, yo, who you play at a party? You're playing the Beyonce at a party, and you're playing the Drake at the same time.
Yeah.
Facts.
We said it. We said like that's exactly. He knew what was going to happen. I'm going to add that Calvin Harris to that.
Facts.
Boom. Like he knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy.
Facts.
Talking about Calvin Harris.
Quick question though. Quick question. Where does Burna Boy stand on your biggest artist in the world?
I wanted to ask you that.
That's what I
Where is
forgot to
that
bring up.
Billboard? Let
I
me see
was
that
going to
Billboard.
ask you guys that. How do you guys feel about Last Last?
Song of the summer.
Is it?
It's overplayed.
Unanimous.
But it's
Is
song
it?
or song. It's
And,
overplayed.
and I'll tell you why. Caravana.
It was booming.
Caravana.
You know what's crazy? I think
yeah, he's not even on top. 100.
Soca's playing. Everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Reggae's playing. Everyone's doing their thing. No matter what. Last comes on.
Crazy.
Fire.
It's a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Where
feel that.
everyone starts taking out their phone. And I was like, whoa. This is a song of the summer. Because I agree with Shola. It's overplayed. It's completely overplayed.
Yeah, it's I hear it
his
everywhere.
actually kind of
his
annoying.
album has some better songs. Not even gonna lie, like
Way better.
that song is just meant to
better.
be a hit.
Way
but his
better.
album has better songs. But that's the only song that's like
The
people just
two-
play
But
it,
it's
like-
so weird because I usually don't fall for the overplay shit. This song is so overplayed, but I like listening
I haven't
to
gotten.
it every
I haven't
single
really
time.
gotten sick of it yet.
I haven't gotten
I'm not sick of it. It's just overplayed. Like
Yeah, I hear it literally everywhere.
That's
that,
the thing.
That song and the song with Future and Thames. What's that song called again?
oh,
That those are the two songs I hear the most when I'm outside, and I've been outside a lot. I hear those songs everywhere I go.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. No,
I'm biased to Bad Bunny, so I think he's popular, but he's not on the top 100 on Billboard. But I think Billboard's also only American, so.
But that's what I'm saying. I seen like
take that into
I seen the
consideration.
global charts.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's
'Cause
up there on
Africa is big in
every
music,
single chart.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Shout out to
Calvin Harris came out with an album last week. I thought that was worth a conversation. What's the side?
Did you like her? I didn't like it on first listen. I won't be honest, but second listen, right place.
Yeah.
Collect
I
your thoughts.
liked it. First listen, I was like, okay, let me listen to this album. I didn't even look at the name of the album too.
Yeah.
And then I went back like later in the night, looking at it, I was like, oh, funky wave. Now I understand more of why it sounds like this.
So
And
this
then I
is
listened
Funk
to
Wave
it.
Bounces Volume 2.
And I listened to it, I'm like, okay, if I'm at a party, will I want to
14
bump this?
songs.
I'm like,
43
I get it. Like,
minutes.
it's that Beyonce, Drake, pool party type of, daytime pool party type of music, like summer music.
There's
Yeah.
like 4 good songs on it.
Which ones?
I'm gonna tell you right
It's
now.
all
So
background noise to me.
we have 21 Savage. There's that record. There's the Dua Lipa and Thug record. There is the Steph London.
Okay, no, wait.
Steph London.
Chloe and Coyle Ray
By
record.
the way,
Seven.
that's who Last is about.
Who? Stefan? Yeah, she's fire.
That
I
was
fuck with her.
that was his ex, and that's what it's about. It's about his breakup with her.
So I got seven
it
seven
is
songs.
What a crazy fun fact.
The New Money song with 21 Savage.
I like it.
New to You with
That
No
one
Money.
had to grow on me.
A little bit, but
Which one, the 21
I
Savage
get it why it
one?
was a
It grew on.
First
single.
listen, I was like, I don't like
I
21
get it.
like this.
Me too.
And
I
then
like
second listen, I'm like,
I didn't like Sway on
I
this
fuck
one.
with it. I like the song with Normani and
I love that
Tinashe.
record.
That grew. I like that.
Stay With Me with Timberlake, Pharrell, and Halsey.
Ooh, I like that song.
I like it, but I don't like it.
The
And
song with- the
why
song-
do they have a part 2?
The song with Georgia Smith is fire.
Very
I didn't
fire.
like Lil Durk's
I
part.
agree with
I
that.
feel like okay. So this is my issue with this album. So the first funk wave is a million times better than this. First of all,
hands down.
Okay.
Hands
so
down.
a lot of the features that they had on this, I feel like they sounded out of place on the type of records that they are. They couldn't. I feel like the artists, like for example, Lil Durk couldn't find a pocket on that track. I think he ruined the track
So-
first of all.
Sway Lee, I did not like Sway Lee on this.
Can
think it was all right.
I did
can
not
ask
like
you
that
to give
Sway
me
Lee track.
2 more examples of that? And the reason why I asked,
Sway Lee.
The
reason why I
Busta
asked
Rhymes track.
the reason why I asked is because first of all, I do agree with Dirk.
Offset.
For what Georgia Smith was doing,
I think Offset killed that verse.
hold on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I just want to finish this point.
Yeah.
For what Georgia Smith was doing,
She flamed it.
flamed. I'm like, whoa, I think I like Georgia again.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. She
That's
sounded
what I said
amazing.
to myself. I was like, whoa,
She
back.
killed that shit.
I did not like how Dirk sounded at all.
Nah.
I thought he didn't fit.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
I think there's more.
I can find ones where you maybe personally might not.
I never want to hear Snoop Dogg ever again.
But which ones don't fit?
I
think that's a different conversation.
Okay,
the Snoop Dogg track.
Sway Lee, I didn't like.
Busta
I can
Rhymes.
agree with that. Sway Lee sounded off.
Lil Durk.
Yes.
I wasn't a fan of Offset on this.
I liked Offset a lot.
Offset smoked that shit.
Smoked
it.
21, I didn't like. I liked it, but
it grew on me.
No,
it's not
hard.
my favorite. Like I think it could be better.
That he would play that in a versus. Is that hard?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You have to.
And then this is off like 2 listens too, so I'm not really like. I just didn't like. Again, this is going off like my first listen, just hearing like, how they sound. Like, nah, this is not what.
Black smoked that track.
Black smoked. What's is on that Black record?
Daniel.
Whoever that is.
I don't know, but that's just fire. That's just fire.
Pusha didn't fit.
I agree with that.
It was like 50-50 for me.
Didn't fit.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I get what you said. Funk Wave 1. I just want to go look at the playlist.
It was amazing.
Way better. Like just I remember listening to this over and over again.
Every single track was a banger.
Yep.
What I liked about this volume 2 though, these were almost like pairings I didn't know I needed.
Different. I think I feel like they try to force them.
I don't think
it did.
To me, it didn't feel forced. To me, it felt more experimental, and most of the experiments worked. That's the way that I see it.
The reason why I say that is like based off of the people that they put on it. They went and grabbed Pharrell. They went and grabbed Dua Lipa. They tried to grab the biggest artists and tried to make a funk sounding song. Where the songs like Black, they stand out more. The songs with Georgia Smith stands out more. The song with Normani stands out more than the other songs.
The reason for that is almost like exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That funk wave might be the new wave. And not to say it might be, because Calvin Harris been making this kind of music, so it might not be. It might just be a Calvin Harris album, right? Like
that's what he does.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Is it not the biggest artist in the world that always get on these type of sounds?
But it didn't sound good. I think the songs with the
Dua Lipa was smoking. Dua Lipa was smoking. Dua
Lipa was smoking.
Sprinkling a little bit of sex.
Okay, but let me ask you a question though.
And that's a pose.
Do you think that song is better than the song with Normani?
I'm dead, bro.
No, because Tinashe and fucking Normani smoked the shit.
And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The songs.
Actually, I do think it's as good.
I think the songs with the bigger artists, they feel like they were forced, but the songs with the less big artists, if that's even grammatically correct, the less known artists.
The reason why I can agree with that ultimately is because, and then we'll wrap up after this in terms of the first period. The reason why I can agree with that technically is because, like, as I'm listening to it while I'm working out.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm very focused because I like doing like endurance skipping. So I have to be focused. Otherwise, I'll zone out and I'll be cheesed about the time. Like, I have to just zero in. Yeah. So I really start to actively listen to the music.
Yeah.
When the Timberlake record came on, I was like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I didn't feel that way about Dua Lipa. But I felt that way about Timberlake. So I even though I don't agree with Dua Lipa, I can understand it. But, yeah, I think you're right. I think, like, the smaller artist ones, even kind of bringing like a legacy artist like Busta Rhymes, I liked it.
The Snoop Dogg track,
trash.
That song, I would never want to hear Snoop Dogg make any songs again in my life.
Even though I thought they were still good, I'm still listening to that.
He could have cut this to
skip. Dill is correct. I think those lesser known or the artists that are still making their way up, I do think those records sound better.
This had better, 14 tracks on it. I think if you cut it to 9 or 10, it would have been good.
I downloaded 7. So
that's what I'm saying. If you got to 9 or 10, it would have been good.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, yes, this was a good album.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it was good, don't get me wrong.
No, I think it was good.
I would have liked it more because I would have had less to hate, if that makes sense.
I mean, I prefer a 14:45 type of thing, right? Like, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool with, like, I can agree, though. I can say maybe a couple quote-unquote fillers in terms of maybe tracks that I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I mean, I can't complain. I think it's a solid album. I think it's like, if it's hot outside and I'm maybe playing Beyonce or I'm maybe playing Drake, I am also going to think about Calvin Harris.
We got to touch a pool.
Definitely.
Or we got to touch the pool this one more time.
Or something.
And we got to be bumping these type of albums. That's pretty much what it is.
Pretty much. Let's end period 1 there. Of course, we'll come back period 2. We'll continue that music conversation, and then we'll wrap up.
Badamerchi.
Badamerchi.
Yeah, that's funny.
Period 2. in the building. Let's continue that music conversation.
Music potpourri.
I wanted to, I'm dead. Wow. Shit. That timestamp would be off. I want to switch gears a little bit from that funk wave, I suppose. Dance wave. Bobby Shmurda.
Shmurda gang.
Did anyone listen to this album?
No.
I heard the song with Roddy Rebel, and that's it.
What were your thoughts on that record?
I think it was all right.
That's the hardest record on the album.
That makes sense.
You know why? Because of Roddy Rebel. Roddy Rebel's hard. Okay.
Yo.
Roddy Rebel's nice,
I
man.
tweeted this. Yo, Roddy Rebel better than Bobby, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
He's always been, though.
Bobby just blew up like quicker because of the
hot nigga shit. But every song that Roddy released after that has been better.
Roddy was in jail when Bobby was going
I kind of want to have a real and I don't want to go in depth, but I kind of want to have a real conversation about Roddy Rich.
Bobby.
Roddy Rich. We talk about fucking Roddy Rich way too much, bro.
I know what you're talking about
all the time, bro.
We really talk about him more than
add him to the bingo card, bro.
No,
I like
him.
Funny. That's
I really meant to say Bobby Shmurda because we're talking about Rowdy Rebel.
What about Bobby Shmurda?
This album shit.
I thought you were going to say you liked it.
I'm just going to listen. I'm going to just snippet a few records from the slums.
Oh, God.
Know it's a way that my nigga fresh about the silly nigga, fresh about the chillin' nigga, straight about it's a $500,000 nigga. I'm about to kill niggas. Since he told me chill nigga.
Hoochie Daddy.
That doesn't sound too bad though.
That's all.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
Was it a single?
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
I fuck with this.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
No sense.
I fuck with that one still. Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy. That's hard. That's a miss for me still.
I probably love it later in the song.
Block Inside.
This sounds like a hard beat.
Watch a nigga leak, drop it in the street.
What's Roddy Rebel?
No, it's Fat Tony.
Oh.
Shut up, Fat Tony.
Primes and dollar, raise my ass. You know I ain't not an act. I so Molly, I so crack.
I so Molly.
I think you like this song. That was so hard.
That's fine.
Bad Man.
She know I'm a gunman. Say she wanna dun dun. She say you is a madman. Let's go. Cause I want pistol pack, trigger clap, and set me head. Get the bag,
okay.
Get the bag and bring it back. Crazy ass.
You're lying.
Okay.
How you not liking this?
I'm going crazy.
That's kind of hard still. He was flowing on that, bro.
I kind of like this song. I might have to go listen to it.
Nah, he was flowing different on that one still. She said she want a bad man. Yo, that's hard, bro. I fuck with that.
So Molly, I so crack.
All I'm gonna say is none of those records.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy. That's hard, bro.
None of those records compared to this record right here.
When I shoot, they don't shoot back. When I woo, Nina. Nigga, woo back. That drink don't got 50 in that drum, nigga. Move back. Every time I pop out with my gang, I'm like, who's trapped? If that car pass this block one more time, I'm like, boom that. When it got hot, then the nigga flew.
Boom that.
Boom that.
None of those Bobby records compared to that record right there.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
I mean, I wasn't loving it. Maybe I got to give it another shot.
I like this.
Because y'all have
I
me,
also
reconsidering
consider him like
weird
meme rap. Like, does that make sense?
What'd you say?
I consider him like meme rap.
Okay.
Like, he's not meant to be taken seriously. Like, Hoochie Daddy's like a song he knows, like, yo, I'm gonna say Hoochie Daddy. Yeah, like, he's just like, yo, don't take me, like, ever since, I just don't take him seriously. Like, his music is not to be taken seriously. He makes fun music, meme music, like, music that'll be memed everywhere. You use his music as GIFs, pretty much. Kind of one of those.
I guess I thought he would be bigger upon his return.
Yeah, everyone thought he was. He didn't release music for like 6 months after he came out.
But even that first record that came out, it wasn't.
It wasn't in. It didn't hit. Like Roddy's first song, it hit. I forgot what it was, but I know it hit.
Yeah, I forgot too, but I remember that it hit. Okay, so I mean that's fair. I might give it another chance. You guys have reopened my mind.
Yo, he's so Molly, he's so crack.
I had closed that door after that first listen, but I think I'll go back. You know, it's been a week now since it's been out, so
I saw Molly, I saw crack.
We'll see what happens.
Sounding all right still. A couple songs on there.
Let's go back to where we were. So we were talking about Calvin Harris. We're talking about, Drake and Beyonce making that type of sound. Let's talk a little bit more about Beyonce. All right, who put this?
You did.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I assumed it was Harris.
So, last last pod, we were talking about who is the next face of hip hop for guys. I think, right? Like
current and or next.
Right. So with Beyonce dropping now, and I think she was projected to sell like high 200s, close to 300,000.
What she did?
First, I can't remember now. To be honest,
Come on, we did speculate on.
We
this.
did.
It was like 300. What's the
I'm
number?
gonna go find it.
We gotta revisit that.
Keep talking though. Keep
talking. Why
talking.
you look for that? I wanted to ask you guys, like, who is the next face? Because Beyonce is Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like,
legacy.
Who is the next
Different level
person
of
that could fill those shoes? Like, who's the next face of, like, not even just like R&B, but pop, hip hop, all genres for women.
So you're saying who's like the next woman megastar?
Yeah, I know there's a couple, but on that level,
Dua Lipa.
who can be that?
Now, okay.
Because I have somebody in mind.
You got to be careful.
I know who I have in mind.
You got to be careful with saying on that level because NBA All-Star team got 10 players, but
there's only one
that
Steph
one
Curry.
versus that number 10 is a big difference.
Yeah, there's only one Steph Curry.
So careful. So you're saying like who could be the face? Who could be an All-Star? Who could represent the league?
I know who I have in mind.
I have Cardi in mind.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
I feel like she crosses over.
I'm not mad at that.
Enough.
I think so.
I feel like not that her singing's good, but neither is quote unquote Drake's. Right?
I'm gonna say Doja.
Yes.
Doja dances,
Oh my
sings,
God. She's a megastar.
raps. You know what I mean? Like, so
She's a stupid
yeah,
megastar.
I think Doja could be the one.
Yes.
More so than Cardi, I
Like
think.
top.
Yeah, like the one.
The one.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm trying to think anyone else.
But I think, okay, it's tough because, like, Doja is not as market friendly as Cardi. Like, Cardi...
I disagree.
Cardi B does all the
I don't
commercials,
disagree.
commercials
You're
and all
right.
that shit.
Yeah.
Whereas Doja Cat just did a video
don't
on
disagree
Twitter
at all,
where she's just
actually.
shaving off her eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so she's not as marketable as Cardi B, but in terms of talent and
numbers
is Doja.
is Doja. But yeah, Cardi B. Yeah. Okay, but even outside of those two.
Okay, women.
It's a big gap.
Women. Dua Lipa? No, not Dua Lipa.
Or let's even kind of think more in the R&B lane.
SZA?
No.
Summer?
No.
Summer.
No. She's not one.
Kinda.
I don't think.
In a different, like a Brandy respect.
Yeah.
Different respect.
I'm not biased. I don't like her, so I was gonna say no.
Fair enough. Shit.
Yeah. It's tight. It's tough.
It's tight.
That's a hard question. Yo, let us know below.
Normani.
Normani.
Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Hey.
If she does the right things, I think she could be one of them too.
Yo.
She's well on her way, I think.
Y'all let us know. Let us know how you feel in the comments. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough for me. But I'm also not as exposed as I could be to maybe R&B acts, popularity. I don't really listen to mainstream rap like that. So, you know, I'm out of pulse to some degree. But there's still an eye test. And yeah, those are really the only two that come to mind for me.
For real, though.
Huh. Something to ponder.
Oh, Billie Eilish.
Come on.
I'm throwing shit at the wall. I don't know, bitch. I don't listen to her. BTS. There we go. It's not woman, but you know, close enough.
Holy fuck. Let me just go ahead. Hey, she changed her name back to She changed her pronouns back to she, her.
Oh, the day them's gone.
Yeah.
You can just switch.
Yo,
on
honestly,
cover
I'd still pipe anyways, bro. So
Nah,
whatever she calls herself,
Have you
bro.
seen her recently?
Yo,
She
thick,
says she's
bro.
back in touch with her femininity.
I love that.
So she's
for
gonna
you.
grow her hair back.
I love that for you.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
She's asexual.
Hey man, I love that for you. I'd still pipe. Yo, what? You wouldn't pipe Debbie, bro? Are you crazy?
Yeah, once I got in trouble for admitting to that, I was like, yo, Demi though?
What?
Jeez.
Yo, I've been calling her my future ex-wife.
Yo.
She's
But then
thick,
eventually
bro. I
she
like
just-
that. I like that.
Eventually
right there.
fell off. Right?
Eventually, she
But
just became.
Even
Until-
with the short hair
Nah,
and
I
the
wasn't
crack,
feeling
she
her.
smoking crack. You know she got some fire, bro. You know she got that fire,
This
bro.
guy's crazy.
Yo,
This
come
guy's
on.
real crazy.
Come on, you know she's wild. You know she got that fire.
What are we talking about next?
Are we done with Beyonce? Yo,
Are we done with Beyonce?
Are we done with Beyonce?
Hold on.
What were the numbers?
Yeah, check the numbers. That's
Oh,
what you're supposed to
sorry.
do.
I couldn't pull it up.
Oh,
I'm
that the projections were high
I thought it was
200s.
312.
low 300s.
Beyonce first week album sales. Beyonce.
And then check what our predictions were.
What album? What episode was that?
77? 177?
Was it? Yeah.
Tells me just initials. Freaking, let me know what it actually was.
Come on, lads. So Harris said 475.
Holy fuck.
Dill said 425. And then Shola said 385.
Yo.
Is the project generated?
Nah,
how much what was it?
The projections were...
No, what did you say?
I said 425.
And who was next?
Harris said 475, and
was
then
I?
you said 385.
Number was 336.
Sheesh.
But didn't I tell you guys? I said it at the time. I said, yo, but you're like, but it's Beyonce. I'm like,
nah, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's the point.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Still, she's gonna do like 300 something.
Yeah, she gonna do high. She was high up there.
But even still, like in terms of like what people have been selling recently, that's
I was gonna say relative. Like again, if this is a truer reflection of numbers,
because Drake did 204.
I thought it was more.
I can't remember.
I thought it was at least 220.
Drake did high there. I don't know 220. What it was, but he did. I don't know what it was, but he did it.
But even still, that's Drake. So Beyonce.
It's so hard to find these numbers.
Beyonce doing 336 is a lot for today's standards.
Definitely.
No, Lemonade is 6 something.
Yeah.
But that's when people were doing 600s and
yeah, that's different times.
Yeah.
They had like the package, the bundle deals, yeah.
Where you don't get the CD.
Yeah,
for,
it's interesting.
Like Harris's CD that he didn't get for 5 years and almost didn't get at all. Tried offering something else. I remember that.
But you know who knocked Beyonce off the top spot on
Bad Bunny?
Apple charts?
Bad Bunny?
iTunes charts? I don't fucking know. NBA Youngboy
Holy.
with his new album.
Hey, his thing. I was on academics. Like, they're supposed to like, oh, Drake is dropping. Every odd comes like, who cares? YB dropping. I'm like, dude, damn.
Yeah.
Like his fans are serious about it.
Die hard.
Yeah, yo, I don't know, man. That's a case study.
It is. Like
the fan base.
Like a social,
I almost don't
social
understand
experiment. I want to like go into that. There's got to be something to that.
I don't
what is
understand
that?
it.
Like, what even is that? And like the Playboy Cardi fans too. Like, I don't get it.
Like Die Lit is like their top album that year.
Yo, they will argue to death.
Yo, they said what's the Whole Lotta Red is the greatest album of all time.
And they will argue with you with that. Like,
they said some wild shit online, bro, on Twitter.
I would love to see a case study.
It has to be done. I need to do it. Like we need a doc. Netflix, get on it, somebody.
Hey man, he got
Hulu,
someone,
Peacock, whatever.
Peacock's on fire right now.
Peacock's fire still.
Yeah.
Peacock's fire.
Is it really? I don't. What's on it?
Bunch of shit. You can't name nothing off the top of your head. You
Yo,
just remember doom.
Yo, low-key, I haven't been watching too much. I've been watching a lot of docs. There's a documentary right now on Netflix about the rise of Afrobeats. That's really good. That's really fucking good. So I would recommend watching
Rise of Afrobeats.
Yeah.
I have a few shows on my list. But I'm trying to think what I'm watching or what I finished.
I finished something recently. I'm watching Atlanta, the new season 3.
Oh yeah,
I'm watching that. That's on
I liked
Disney Plus. I'm on the 2nd episode. I just finished another show recently. Oh, I'm watching Animal Kingdom. I'm almost done that too.
Ooh, that's what I need to catch up on is Animal Kingdom.
There's another
Ozark
show
I need to catch up on.
Ozark, I'm starting from the beginning, so I'm still on season 1.
Damn. I'm trying to watch Game of Thrones again.
I just watched that last year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because
For
the
the first
new
time.
shit's coming out. No, it's just now.
Yeah.
What is it, a
House of
prequel?
Dragon.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah, it's like 2,000 years before. No, maybe not 2,000, but
Like you
a
know,
shit ton of
just like
years.
I need like a little refresher of like the folklore of the world.
Just a show I just finished
Honestly,
watching.
I'm just watching bare reality, bro.
I'm just watching Bear.
Yeah, the
Bear
Big Brother.
Love Island, bro.
I'm watching Big Brother.
I'm watching Mad Love Island, Challenge.
Challenge. I'm watching
I'm
Challenge.
just watching bullshit, bro.
Hey, yo, just stay
90
positive.
Day, like I'm on all that.
You
bro.
watching
You're
90
on
Day?
90 Day, bro. Come
Bro,
on,
90 Day.
Yeah, how old is you?
What's going
I'm
on?
watching 90 Day.
It's on in the background, bro. It's on in the background, you know.
It's never on in the background.
It's a good distractor because it's so slow. You be like texting for 15 minutes, or you be on IG or whatever for 15 minutes.
That's
You're like,
true.
oh, that's the storyline, and then just zone back out for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
You know what I'm
enough.
saying? So it is what it is.
Fireboy DML?
Who's that?
Who put that?
I did.
Oh,
Speaking.
Deep dive coming soon. You know, I'm gonna just say that because no one listened to it here, and I don't expect you guys to listen to it. But
I heard a 1-2 tracks from him. He's hard.
Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, one of my favorite upcoming artists from Nigeria. So
so deep dive coming soon.
yeah, YouTube and website
Are you
only.
alluding to extra content?
Yes.
Mm.
Stay tuned though. Stay tuned.
sits with Shola or something. I don't know.
I was thinking about names, but I thought I'm on this I follow this Instagram or Twitter page that does album covers, but just like pictures that look like album covers. So I'm trying to use that as the cover art.
Holy.
I don't know, man.
This guy's on some shit right now.
I'm thinking too deep.
This guy's on some shit right now.
In too deep.
I think kind of before we wrap up, I found a Los Angeles Times article about Desus Mero.
I read this.
I don't know why they would, like, LA Times picked up on it. Okay, anyways.
No,
Not even New York.
They talked about sorry, I think a podcast or something he went on. Mero.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's it?
So it says, the kid Mero wants to make everyone claro about his split with Desus Nice. Mero, whose real name is Joel Martinez.
How the man's gummy then for no reason why. Like, just said Mero, go
that
on
was
his
so
life.
unnecessary. We know who you're talking about.
Like, just in case you didn't know, here's
journalistic integrity.
I guess.
Recently went on the quote-unquote basic podcast
His real name is.
to discuss his career and the reason why Desus and Mero
Here's
ended.
Desus
and I had discussed pursuing separate interests for like over a year prior to the show coming to an end, Mero said. And that conversation solidified for us, in signing overall agreements that recognized our intent to operate independent of one another. The longtime duo decided last month that they would not renew their Showtime contract and that they would pursue separate creative projects. The final episode of Desus Mero, which aired on June 23rd, featured former New York Yankees player Derek Jeter as a guest. The talk show premiered on Viceland, blah, 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 blah. Mero noted that the two intended to take their own paths, quote unquote, in a way that was supportive of each other. And then he said, it's not like I'm breaking up with my girlfriend on the phone. It's like a strategy and one that we all agreed on, Mero said. At the end of the day, things wind up and wind down. And when things are winding down, you got to recognize that they are winding down. And not Supermax Patrick Ewing when he has 2 toddler mattresses around his knees and his career is coming to a close. Desus Nice took to Twitter immediately following the news of the end of the Bodega Boys. He says, shouts out to Showtime and shouts out to The Hive. Okay, easy pop-up. Oh, I clicked it by accident. Oh, this guy's thing going off too. For being a part of this journey, Desus tweeted in July, proud of the show and the staff and big things soon come. Yeah, I'll stop there.
That's BS.
Why?
Because they're out here sub-liking on Twitter.
Actually, you think they're lying?
Yeah, I think that's just a cover to save face. Don't ask us. We went our different ways. We agreed on it. But then you're liking shit on Twitter that says Desus went Hollywood, and then Desus is liking shit that I don't know about Mero doing shit. So like, it's one of those, man. Like I'm in the subreddit, so I'm in the deeps over there. So I'm seeing what people are talking about. So I think this is just a safe face, and we all knew they're going to go their separate ways. And what was bad was the way it ended. Like everyone knows 2 people, they're not going to be together the rest of their life. But the way it ended was kind of like just all of a sudden an announcement from Showtime. It wasn't like, oh guys, our last show ever.
Yeah.
We're doing this. We'll do this. It was just like they're not seen together anymore at all.
Yeah.
No communication from either for both of them.
So then, okay, if I play devil's advocate, and I'll kind of finish with this. If I play devil's advocate, final episode, Derek Jeter. Right? You don't think this could be like true? Like, could they be like? Are they, for lack of a better word, are they smart enough to come up with an entire marketing ploy where it does look chaotic and then there are sub-likes involved, but then they really do support? Like, is that possible?
It completely is, because even in the subreddit, they always joke about how on their podcast they're always messy about breakups. They're always like, oh, we love breakups because we like talking about how messy they are, and like that's one of their brands. Like, so it could be that 3 months from now, oh, here's our podcast, talk about the breakup. Like, it could be.
Yeah, I mean,
or
I don't
is it
know.
just speaking it into existence?
Like hope, like wishful thinking almost.
Yeah,
it could be.
Where it's like, oh, it really was friction, or really is tension.
I think it actually
but
is
I'm
tension.
hoping it could lead to this.
I think it is tension.
Because like they've been talking about it for so long, they're kind of just like playing into it a little bit more. Because like I see them as being that, like they're funny people. Like they I think they would not enjoy, but like they would they'd feel the rumors. In a way,
exactly, and that's
I mean?
that's exactly what people will think they will do.
Definitely on the liking side, I could see the liking thing.
Yeah,
right. Like you do bring up other points where it's like it just kind of ended suddenly. Like, I don't know if the thinking goes that layered because
That
it
layered.
shouldn't.
But
right?
they're just reacting as the world is reacting. You know what I mean? Like they're just going along with it, but fueling it a little bit more.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
I just hope we get clarification.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that is a real kind of reason, or let's see if that's a cover-up. Do we have anything else?
Yeah, what's happening in Toronto?
I'm gonna lose control.
Chris Hines is back.
What's happening in Toronto is Smoga's this week.
Smogas.
Oh, yeah.
Smorgas.
Good tonight.
Smogas.
Well, I guess when this episode plays, we would have already went there. It was proper.
It
Was sick. We ate really well. We had a lot of different dishes. Something along those
we're
lines.
going this night.
That's it.
Hey, man, be safe out there. Enjoy summer, man. We're trying to enjoy summer, so, giving you guys short episodes.
More Toronto in August.
Oh, so more
Toronto.
Savannah Ray's dropping new music.
Hey,
So I tweeted her the other day.
Is Sharon come for an interview or what?
I'm gonna try a thing still. Savannah Ray, we need you on the pod. So I tweeted her the other day, and I'm like, remember back in the days when Janae Aiko was on every single song, flaming every rapper's tracks, every album, she was on it. She was killing shit for a little run. She had a long stretch of those like features, and I'm like, why isn't Savannah Ray doing the same thing? Like, cause Savannah Ray has bars. Like, if you listen to like DVP and like Homies, like she's spitting, she's saying some shit on there. So I can just picture her being featured on every single rapper's song and flaming that shit. And we don't really do that here in Toronto.
Like a 2018 J. Cole run or what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just killing
Whatever year
features.
it was.
Cause like we have so many I feel like our R&B scene and our rap scene is so segregated.
Yes.
They don't work together.
I almost
They
feel
should.
like the listenership is also segregated.
Yeah. But like I feel like if we can merge that, imagine the amount of
Synergy.
music that we could create, like how sick it would be.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean?
And unfortunately, I think that's wishful thinking.
But she's like, maybe I should. She responded, she's like, maybe I should do that.
I would love to have a conversation about that.
Ooh, Savannah Ray, we need you.
That would be a good interview topic.
We
Shout out
definitely
to
need you on the
Savannah Ray,
pod.
though.
I love her.
Come on the
She's
pod.
super fire.
She's a gem.
man.
Just growing the way she needs to. So nothing but respect.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Let's end it there.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
That's gonna take us to the end.
Find out what it means to me. Suck it to
The
me,
end
suck it to
of
me,
another
suck it to me,
episode.
suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.
I took the pause. I was like,
Yo, what?
You never know that
And
song? Yo, it's a classic.
of another
Nah, I
episode
know.
of the True North Views podcast,
You know what it
episode
is.
Hey.
179. I was gonna say 178, but we are at 179.
Oh.
Of course, I go by the name of Harris.
You know what it is. It's Dill a.k.a. the podcast K a.k.a. D Lindo, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite podcaster. Pulling up from the logo. 3-pointers only. Bang, bang, bang.
One goes down, then the game is tied. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Jeez.
Huh?
You already know who it is. Skirt Master, Mr. Triple Double himself, no assist. I know I said Music Unites earlier. Today, right now, I'm adding suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.